Get in there! Welcome back, everybody, to Get In There. It's me, Jobin, with my best friend.
Hello?
Hey.
Matt. Yes.
Hi, Matt. How you
Hi.
doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So today we talked about what we're going to discuss in the podcast, and we thought we would, kind of get a little bit personal and talk about like our YouTubes and how we're doing everything and how everything's kind of working out for us as beginners. Because I think that's an interesting topic, especially for other people who are like listening in or inspired to also be YouTubers. Welcome to the club. We're in it too. What's a good way to start is what inspired you to want to jump in and do the YouTube?
I think it's an interesting talent to be able to create something where people want to watch it. It's interesting content. People can listen to it while they're at work. People can watch it on their computer or their phone and just have a good time. And I consume a lot of that content myself. Um, I think it's fun. I like learning a new thing. I always thought that, me, myself, and you can get together and have an interesting conversation. I don't think like we were going to be experts at it in the beginning, or that everything that we put out would be good at first. But I knew that if we just got in there and started making videos, that we could learn.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with you that most of the content in my life that I intake is YouTube. It's YouTube. So like, if I love going, like, dude, if I'm fucking driving, or not watching YouTube, but like I'll have a podcast or something playing on the background, right?
Yeah,
And then
totally. Every time.
right, I sometimes I prefer that over music. And
Yeah.
and same thing. So I'm washing dishes, I'm cleaning the house, I'm working, I got some YouTube playing on. And
Yeah.
and that's like I said, the most content that I take in. And I 100% agree with you that it's something that like I always aspire to do, right? I'll tell you something right now, Matt. When I was little, I was a little kid, I always used to tell my Hispanic mommy that I loved so very much that I wanted to be an actor when I grew up. Well, when I grow up, I always told her I wanted to be an actor. And my mom just, my mom is just super Hispanic, and she's like, chill out, bro. She was like, chill out, bro. Nah. Which is crazy because we lived in California at the time. You would think like, dude, you could do it here. Anywhere you could do it, you could do it fucking here. But no, her response
She's
is
like,
always,
no,
yeah,
you will be a construction worker.
yeah. Her response is always like, chill out, dude. So, and then, dude, like every time I'd like bring that up to like an aunt or like my mom's friend, she would always look so embarrassed, like, oh, why the fuck did you say that? Like, oh, I'm like, they think I raised an idiot.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just, yeah. It's like Hispanic culture. You know what I mean? Like they, like, dude, I don't know if it's like, if people like, really loving parents are just like, you could do whatever you want. No, it wasn't my mom. She loved me, but she was very like, look, dude,
Practical.
yeah, she was like, look, dude, chill out with that. So, but yeah, so I always wanted to be an actor. So I always really aspired to that, and it really, really sucks, man. I could have been a fucking actor. I know I could have, but it's unfortunate that all the fucking, and I'm sorry to say this, but this is true, all the fucking theater kids at high school, that I wasn't trying to hang out with them. I wasn't trying to be seen with them. No.
Why, man? They're usually cool people.
Yeah, maybe now they're cool people, but back then I was just like, these guys are fucking weird. You know what I mean? Like I was like, and at the time, and you know what? Like I'm a fucking idiot. Like maybe I should have just done it, but I was playing like football at the time, so I'm like, I had like a certain clique, right? And then that clique was just so fucking different. It was just not gonna happen.
It's way cooler to play football.
It was way cooler to play football, but now I'm like, fuck, dude. I was 5'9". Like, what the fuck am I doing playing football? I'm not gonna do anything with football. You know, like I could have
Oh man.
done something with acting. But I'm a fucking
Yeah, I
idiot.
mean Tom Cruise is out there, right? Like you had a chance,
Uh
man. There's
huh.
some Kevin Hart, you
But
know.
yeah, a lot of those guys got started
Mhm.
off in high school acting in their like theater rooms and shit. You know what I mean?
So are you jealous of those short kings?
Yes, yes, because I, as a short king, did not do that, and I should have, because they were probably like, "I'm fucking 5'4". Why the hell am I gonna play football?" And I should have got
Yeah.
that memo, bro. Like, I was never gonna
Yeah.
get drafted as like a 5'8" king. You know what I mean? Like, no way,
Yeah.
no fucking
Maybe.
way, dude, no
Maybe.
way, no way. I just like, you know, it was fun though. It was a good time. That's a conversation for a future podcast. Is like
So,
what I think about that.
what what do you think is the most difficult thing about us trying to become YouTubers,
Uh,
podcasters?
the time, like the time that it takes to do everything. I feel like it's just figuring, like, dude, when you're starting out, you're learning the meta of YouTube, right? Uh, and it is so fucking time consuming. I mean, and even when you know how to do this shit, it's time consuming. And I feel like that's the hardest part, because you're not getting paid for it. You're doing it out of like your own personal time, and you're paying your own personal stuff. And then with no financial gain from it, you know? Cuz like, I don't know about you, but I was a I was a good student in school and throughout college, but I always was just like the bare minimum to graduate. You know, even in college, I was like, dude, as long as I can fucking graduate. Like, what'd you say? If I turn in all my assignments but fail my finals, I still graduate? Okay. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? I was
Yeah.
just barely trying to do it. But when I started working, even at my very first jobs, like fucking McDonald's, I would bust my ass because that I was like money motivated. You know what I mean? Like the fact that you were paying me and you could pay me more made me want to work harder rather than in school where I'm like, dude, like you're not fuck. I'm not getting paid for this. You know, like it made me not want to try as hard. So you know, for me, doing the YouTubes right now and just kind of doing it out of like my passion for it, it's like, damn, man, it's just I just it's so fucking much. I hope it's worth it. You know what I mean? Giving up so much, you just hope it's worth it.
Yeah.
How do you feel
Well,
about it?
it's it's already worth it to me. I
Mm-hmm.
I like doing it. I like the process of learning how to do it. It has been difficult so far, and just you know, we've been working on pretty much every single thing in regards to this, whether it be thumbnails, creating a video, creating audio, um, and we're doing it at a level that you know I'm proud of what I have learned and what we have accomplished so far.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's a mere 100 views on this or that, it means that somebody's watching our videos, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be happy when every time we step up our thumbnail game, or we step up our conversation game, our video editing game, whatever the case may be. um, I'll be able to acknowledge that that's good progress. I
Yeah.
appreciate the journey of us doing this. We're learning a lot, and it is hard, but I think we can do it.
Yeah, I like the journey of it too. I do think it's fun, right? It just like depends on what mood I'm in almost. You know what I mean? Like I was telling you like offline, when I wake up in the morning, I feel like, dude, what the fuck am I doing? I just spent my whole day yesterday like grinding the fuck out of this shit, like just trying and do my real job, be a family guy, and try to do this. It feels like impossible, but there's a certain time in the morning, maybe after I had my coffee around 8 a.m., and I'm just like I'm back in it. You know what I mean? So it really depends on what time of day you're
Yeah,
asking me. Because what time of
yeah,
day you're asking me? Because sometimes
yeah,
I'm like drained and and I'm unmotivated, and other times I'm very motivated. I'm very excited. And I heard a quote the other day that people said. or I forgot who said it, but the idea of the quote is that people think that uh, action follows motivation, but it's the other way around. You doing something and doing the action,
Yeah.
motivation follows that. So that's why when people are like,
I'm kind of currently feeling that.
yeah, yeah, that's why people
Yeah.
are like, I'll start my YouTube channel when I'm motivated.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. And
Right.
that's something we've learned that because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
You got to start it, and the motivation to do it will come after you have started it.
Yeah, we've already gotten into the motions of just giving it a try and like
Yeah.
learning, and yeah, absolutely.
It's like you said before. It's like this is the worst it's gonna get. Like
Exactly.
we can
We're
only
doing the
get it
hard
better.
part now.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can only and
100%.
everybody starts somewhere, and this is where our start is. And I can guarantee you, man, when we get to 100,000 subscribers, we're gonna look back at this and we're gonna be so fucking proud. We're gonna be so fucking proud.
Yeah, I hope so. The thing is,
No, you know so. You
I
are
know
going to
so.
be proud. You're going to be proud. You're going to be proud. You,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what do you think our biggest obstacles are right now?
Our biggest obstacles are probably the fact that we are still doing the podcast virtually, which we are working on to do
We
it.
are working on
We're
that.
doing to meet up in person and figuring out a schedule that works for both our lives. And so I think that is the biggest obstacle because though our conversations are great, it's just, you know, it's on fucking
Well, it'll just take
these
it to
calls.
the next level,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah.
mean, it's just better when people are face to face and you have that. Yeah, I'm absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree. Yeah.
So I feel like that's the biggest obstacle, and then after that, there's more. I still think there's more. Is like the editing, the thumbnails, right? Like we're so new to that
Right.
it still feels like a whole day's work of just doing a thumbnail, just editing a video.
Yeah, I just learned how to do some Photoshop type stuff today, and it was a lot, but I feel like I learned a lot in a small amount of time, which lets me know that there's probably a lot more to learn. It feels like I maybe just scratched the surface,
Yeah.
and I know how to use the tool now, but it's deep, you know.
We need to get like so good at whatever we're doing that it feels like a regular job where like you're so good at this regular job that you
Yeah.
go in there and you do that shit like with your eyes closed, right? Like
Yeah.
you need to get that. Like we need to get to the point where you're like, oh, I need to do a thumbnail. I don't gotta look up a tutorial video. I know how to do the thumbnail. I've done this
Yeah.
before. I've done that before. I can just do it
Yeah.
off the dome. And I feel like that's where we want to be, right? Like that's kind of like what the goal is to be at. And I use that. Like a good example of that is like cooking for me because I started cooking this year, this January. I got a bunch of cooking like utensils and tools for in December for Christmas. And so since January I've been cooking at least once a week and I love cooking, bro. I fucking love the whole process of like especially cooking meals that I know
Yeah.
how to make. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Like if I know what ingredients go in it, so I can go to the store and just get exactly what I know what I need, and then making something familiar that I'm familiar with and knowing what I'm doing. That's what I like. And I always tell
What's
my
your signature dish?
it's my creamy chicken. I think it's parm. I don't know what you would call it, but essentially it's like you get the chicken, you cook the chicken, you put the spinach, the tomatoes, some garlic in there, and you put some heavy whipped cream on there, and you just like fucking put the chicken that you just cooked back into this like bowl of all this shit that you just put in there, and you just stir it all up, right?
Oh,
and then
yeah.
and then you serve like you could serve it this chicken that has like all this cream in it with spinach and tomato. Like, dude, it's so good.
Oh,
and
man.
and you could serve it over rice or over noodles, so it doesn't really like whatever you're in the mood for. You can just serve it over that, and it's so fucking good. I
Damn.
need to make it for you one of these days, bro. It's my signature
yeah.
dish, and I remember I felt like it was so hard to make the first time I made it, and I just kept doing it. I've done it like 20 times now, right? I could just I know what to get now. If I need to go to the store, I can go get all this shit and cook it for you, right? And that's what I'm saying. At first,
Yeah, it is like that.
at first
Yeah.
it was like I was on my phone And it was almost like an hour at the grocery store, like, oh fuck, I need this, I need that. Oh, I missed this one ingredient here. And you know, it really felt like a whole fucking process just getting the shit, right? And then again, I'd get to the kitchen, another hour because I'm like, oh, what do I need? Okay, what step is next? I'm going back and forth. Like it's just like adding all this fucking
Yeah.
nonsense. But
Yeah.
I've cooked the shit 20 times now, bro. I can probably cook that shit blindfolded now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
That's
totally agree with
yeah,
that. Yeah.
that's where we need to be at.
And I think we'll get there. I think that's
100%.
why we just need to keep making videos, throw ideas at the wall. Don't be afraid to try anything that might work or might make the content more interesting, you know?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're already spending our time doing this. We just have to keep trying things until we figure out what our best is, you know?
Yeah, it definitely comes down to hours and like reps, you know? Like how many
Yeah.
fucking times have I done? It's like so with the editing thing, I've been practicing editing and I get every time I jump into the editing software, I get nervous. Like I'm
Mhm.
nervous like can I edit something like I did last time? And I can guarantee you it's just my unfamiliarity with that process, you know? And
Mhm.
the more I use it, I hope that I'll get that confidence boost to fucking like, oh, I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this and that. Because I think the problem with me and editing and probably with you and photoshopping for the thumbnails is that you have something in your mind and you just can't seem to put it on the canvas. You know, like you have an image in your mind that you want to make the thumbnail, or I have a transition in mind that I want to do for the edit, but I just can't fucking do it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to
Right.
get there, you know? And that's
Yeah.
what I think is the most stressful part about it is because, like, I see other people doing it. I know it's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up, but I'm not typing it right or whatever. Like, you know, like I don't know what to type. Like I don't know
Yeah.
how to word what I want to do, but I know I want to do this. So that,
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean,
yeah,
man. And
yeah,
and the issue is that that's just gonna come with experience for us, you
yeah.
know? Like every day we get better. I know our thumbnail is trash now on all of our videos, but it was way more trash yesterday and 3 days before that they were even more trash. You know, every
Right,
day we're
yeah.
getting better. We're learning how to use the
Ooh,
tools that we have
yep.
and you know,
Yeah,
so
and I think that that's just like growing pains, you know,
mhm.
just like what every fucking YouTuber goes through. I'm addicted right now to listening to like Mr. Beast podcast, like whatever
Oh
podcast that
yeah.
he's in.
Mhm.
I love just hearing about this dude. Like, even, and it's crazy because I don't watch Mr. Beast videos. Like, I've seen maybe one Mr. Beast video, and they're not my fight. They're not my style. You know what I mean? It's not
Mhm.
like the kind of content that I want.
Mhm.
But the man, he be spitting when it
Yeah,
comes to YouTubing and algorithms and thumbnails and videos. Like he's fucking spitting, and
all the
that for
time.
that I appreciate him. For that I
Mhm.
respect him because he's
Mhm.
in those podcasts, bro, and he's giving the sauce, bro. He's
Mhm.
giving you the fucking tools. He's like, make better fucking videos. He's like, you know, like he's like, you're gonna come to me and complain about your video not getting views. He's like, you know why they're not getting views. You need to work harder. You need to do this. You need to do that. Like he's fucking spitting, bro. He is
Yeah.
spitting facts. Like you,
Yeah,
he's
that's
like,
Big Jimmy right there.
yeah. He's like, are you copying people? Are you doing your own thing? Are you doing something new? Are you being lazy when it comes to editing? Whatever.
That's
And
an interesting thing, right? It might not always be easy to tell when you're being derivative, right?
right.
Because we have things that we like kind of funny, you know, moist critical. You know, any of these things might have like a little bit of what we're trying to do already, and
Mm,
we might not even be considering that we're copying off of it. It is kind of interesting to think about
yeah.
having an original concept, like what can you do to make your podcast more interesting than the kind of podcasts that are out right now. That sounds like a hard thing to figure out.
With podcasts, I feel like that is hard because it's like the what a podcast is can only be so different. So I think what really is going to differentiate podcasts are the people, right? So it's like me and you. I always say, bro, you are the funniest person I know. You know what I mean? So like that I feel like easy. Check that box. We're good with that. And then I always aspire to be an actor, as we talked about. So you're basically
yeah,
gonna
bro.
have you're basically doing a podcast with Tom Cruise. That what we said?
I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're basically
Are you
doing.
the Top Gun?
I am the Maverick. I'm
Yes.
fucking Maverick over here. I'm the fucking main character from Armored Core 6. Okay? I'm
Oh,
Raven.
you're
Yeah, you never saw me because I was just being a merc the whole time. And
yeah.
nobody cared about me. But that was me. That was 100%
Mm-hmm.
me. And I wore these glasses the whole time, everything. So, yeah, I do think that it comes down to personality with the podcast stuff. Because, like, really, what can you change? What we can do, and I had this idea, bro, and it's a fucking crazy idea. It's a crazy idea. And it would work when we have, like, 1 million subscribers. But I thought we do a podcast, and then in the end of the podcast, we do some fucking late night show thing, and we have, like, a live band play in, like, our garage. I'm not even bullshitting. Like, in our garage, or, like, wherever we're recording. Like
Yeah.
in the same room that we're recording, we
Yeah.
just pan the camera to the side, and it's like this fucking like janky ass like tiny desk kind of thing.
Oh, hell
and,
yeah.
And then there's just people like
Are
and
we gonna
now-
get up and sing?
Huh? No, we're not getting up. We're just gonna let them do the thing, right? And we'll be in the background like, like whatever, fucking
Yeah.
being like some Conans or some shit.
Yeah.
But that I had that idea, and I was like, oh my god, that would be so lit. But then I thought, like, dude, we would need like, first of all, we would need to have a space for it, and then second of all, like, who the fuck are we gonna have enough fucking people to come down here? That's what I'm saying. Like, once we're at 1 million subscribers, I want to do that, right? Like, that's the kind of shit that I would love to do, just like crazy shit like that. So,
Yeah.
but where we're at right now, I feel like it's just gonna be me and you. Where are you at? You're this way. Me and you, just fucking figuring it out, dude. Just like us two.
Yeah.
We're good. Like, we're
And I
fucking.
think
We're cute.
I think we'll figure it out.
We're fucking handsome.
Oh,
We could be in some
yeah.
thumbnails, like 100%, bro. And you know what?
Well,
we have a lot of good life experience too. We have
Do
we have we have a lot to offer to, like, personal, with our video game taste, our takes on shows and books. I feel like we could do a lot of good for the world, telling them
we
what
have
to
read
fucking use.
we
it.
have read a lot of books.
We could do a lot of good for the world, telling
Yeah.
them what fucking books to read, and putting them on some shit that they may have never heard of, and before they get more popular, right? So, like, hey, yo, read Stormlight Archives, because fucking 10 years from now they're gonna make the show. They're gonna make the fucking show, and you want to tell all your homies, bro, I know who Adeline is.
Yeah,
Kaladin, bro, I know who Kaladin is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can help you with that. We can help you
Yeah.
look cool in front of all your friends.
And those books, man, that is absolutely what's gonna happen. Like, in
Uh-huh.
10 years, people are gonna be and then you could be the guy who's just like,
Actually, the book was better.
Yeah.
I can't believe they removed that character.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, he wasn't a midget in the book. He was actually a tall blonde woman. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But so I do think that we have a lot to offer in that aspect, and then when it comes to more serious topics too, I think we can offer a lot too. But that comes later. That,
yeah,
like,
we don't want to get into anything serious
you
right now.
don't know me that much.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about I don't even want to say the topics. Yeah, because they're just, the world news is crazy. We don't even.
No, I'm not even talking about world news. I'm talking about, like, I'm trying to be Dave Ramsey. Send me in how much debt you have. Let's fucking get it down. I'll bust out a calculator. You have a $538 car payment? You stupid son of a bitch. Like, that's what I want to do.
He's like, you don't have an income problem. You got a spending problem.
Yeah. How big the household? 5?
Yeah.
How many of them are children? 3? Gotta get rid of one of those. Just gotta get rid of
You
one
know
of
what's
those.
funny? Your guy sounds real similar to Kevin Samuel.
Yes, dude. You see that, bro?
Dave Ramsey is basically the money Kevin Samuels.
Dude. Oh my
Holy
god,
shit.
dude, you just blew my. You're so right, bro. They be saying the same shit.
Yeah.
Oh my, bro,
Oh, yeah.
facts, dude, bro. Because
Yeah.
you know what? Both of them, what they do best is just like, I mean, rip Kevin Samuels, man. What? Like,
R.I.P..
honestly, bro, I loved Kevin Samuels, even though like
Me
sometimes
too.
his takes were like outlandish, bro. You
Yeah.
had to just love the fucking gotcha, bitch. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, ah, man, just okay. Anyways, but more back to Dave Ramsey because like I feel what they both do is just fucking make them sound like they make them dig their own holes and make
Right.
them sound like uh are you not getting this, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
and then because it almost does feel like when you have a okay, so I hope my girl never watches this. So like the other day, I'll give you a perfect fucking example. What I'm trying to say here is like people who like dig themselves into their own hole, and they when they say something out loud that like is bothering them or that a problem they have, like sometimes you just have to say that shit out loud, and then you could realize how fucking stupid it sounds, right? So
That is
like
very true.
the other day, like my wife, this is like 2 months ago, right? She's like, "Oh my god, I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight really really fast. I'm stressing out because I'm not losing weight fast enough." Just the other day, she came up to me because she joined Pilates, so she's like in Pilates now. She comes back to me and she goes like, "Oh my god, blah 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 blah. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose weight too fast." And I was like, "Bitch, what did you just say? What did you say?" She said, "I'm afraid I'm gonna lose weight too fast." I'm like, you had like the opposite problem a month ago. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then I'm like,
Yeah.
who says that? I was like, either you are purposely looking for shit to stress you out, like you are looking for shit to stress you out, or you
Right.
literally like you're just not thinking through like the situation. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, and it might be the first
Yeah.
one, but
Yeah, because Kevin, he would basically make videos about how people's standards were basically their expectations were not set correctly, right?
Right.
And that's the same thing with somebody who makes 500K but spends 700K.
Right.
Your expectations are not set correctly. You need to reorder it, you know? But yeah, that is funny. I just thought that was funny how they're very similar. But
They are
as
very
far as
similar.
the YouTube thing, man, there's so much to learn, and there's going to be still that point where we do all this, we have fun, we get better at making the videos, everything feels like it's starting to have a payoff, and then that's when we can like have a whole nother thing to learn, like about what is it like to try and get sponsorships, what is it like
Yeah.
to try and promote and monetize videos in other ways, but we don't have to worry about that right now. We just have to make good content.
No, I agree, and I feel like anybody who is wanting to do YouTube, the best advice that we can give so far is to just get started, right? Just get fucking started, because you're not going to get better at making videos or at editing or making thumbnails and titles not doing it, right? It's like you just
Yeah.
have to fucking jump into it. Because you're not going to do it. You're not going to be ready. You're never going to be fucking ready. And just jump into it. Now, okay. Guys, I'm really glad that we got to talk about this YouTube thing. But I am going to talk about something that I just thought about, because Matt has a remote hanging from his wall. Look behind you, man.
Yes.
You see this? You see that remote?
Yeah.
Okay. It's that black remote. All right?
Yeah.
Show me. Show me it. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. Let me cook. Dude. Let me fucking cook. Okay?
Yeah. Cook.
Fuck that remote.
Agreed. It's so bad.
Don't-
Please go. Go.
Fuck that remote. Let me tell you guys a little story. Okay? Let me tell you guys a little fucking story. Matt hasn't even heard this. This is a podcast exclusive, and it's fucking... Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay? Let me tell you a real quick story. So, this was spring break? Fall break? What is it? Spring break, right? My sister turned 40 years old. She wants to have a big, huge party. We go to Mexico, Puerto Payasco, Rocky Point. We go to Mexico. She rents a house. Private beach house. We stay at a private beach house. The entire family, 13 fucking people strong. Entire beach house. Okay? We're there. My wife and I and the kids, we get the downstairs room. Everybody goes upstairs. Everybody's upstairs. Okay? We're all living happily ever after. Okay? We're all enjoying ourselves. We're here for the weekend. We realize sometimes some lights, they turn on and off. Right? Sometimes the lights turn on and off on their own. Right? Like, because all the rooms have one of these remotes, by the way. That's very important. All of the rooms have one of these remotes because they all have ceiling fans and all that. But we realize that sometimes our lights are turning on and off by themselves. So we wake up the next morning, because this is the first day we realize that. The next morning, everybody's talking about like, oh, dude, these lights were turning on like at 3 a.m. It was fucking weird, right? My brother's like, dude, mine didn't turn on. My dad's like, oh, mine did turn on, but I turned it off, whatever. But we're fucking joking around how there's a ghost, right? We're joking around how there's a fucking ghost. So then we go out for a little bit. For some reason, whatever, it doesn't matter. Details don't really matter. But my family, we get home first. And I come up to my wife and I'm like, baby, let me tell you something. What if I take the remote from my brother's room and switch it out with our room, and I can turn on and off his light from our room like all night? Like, I can fuck with him, right? Because he's a scaredy cat. He might think there's a fucking witch or something messing with his light. Because he didn't believe, right? He didn't believe. So I was thinking, what if I go do that? Well, let me go switch these remotes. But then she tells me, but baby, you better take the batteries out of our remote so he doesn't do it back to us, or he doesn't fuck with us when he's trying to fix his light. So she does that. Okay. Keep in mind, guys, I switch these remotes. I take the batteries out. I have my brother's remote, and my brother has my remote with no batteries. Okay? We wait until night. Nighttime, we go on this cruise. It's like a sunset cruise. The whole family goes, and I get fucking shit-faced in this sunset cruise, dude. I get fucking... Dude, I took my shirt off somewhere. Dude, you seen the picture. It's me drinking 2 cups.
Yeah.
That was that night. I was literally double cupping that shit.
Yeah.
I got fucking shit-faced, okay?
Hell yeah.
We get home. We all get home. And I'm like, it's 11 p.m. It begins. It fucking begins. I have my brother's light. I'm turning it on and off. I'm downstairs, bro. I'm turning it on and off. Dude. I'm going off, bro. Yeah. I can hear him like scrambling around, like, dude, what the fuck? My light's turning on and off. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, do. So he's fucking scrambling around. I can hear him. I'm laughing my ass, like drunk ass off downstairs. I'm fucking going crazy, bro. And then he overhears me like laughing. He's like, dude, what the fuck did you do? I'm like, just like, fucking laughing my ass off. And okay, so I didn't tell you guys something. And when I switched my brother's remote, I actually switched everybody's remotes upstairs. I switched everybody's remote. I switched my mom's, my dad's, my niece's. And at the time, I remembered whose was whose, right? I remember who. But when I was drunk, I didn't. Okay? Okay? So I go upstairs, and all these people are going fucking crazy, right? They're all going crazy about who's turning on their shit. And then I came to there's a problem. There's a fucking problem. They have all the 3 remotes in the same room now. All the remotes are now in the same room. And they are not fucking working. They're not fucking working anywhere, dude.
Oh, you know why? Oh, dude. They started messing with the little thing.
Started messing with the fucking buttons in the back. Yes, the little sliders.
Dude, it's over when you
bro.
I'm still confused.
Bro, so yes. Because the real problem is like, I don't know if they touch the sliders or not, but the real problem is that it's a beach house. There's more rooms, or I don't know how to explain this, but There's more rooms than there are sliders in the back. There's 4 sliders in the
Oh,
back. There's 6
shit.
rooms, right? So some rooms had the same slider. So that's why the lights were turning on and off in our room. So like, let's say my dad's room had a number 4 slider and my room had number 4. So when I turned my light on, it turned his light on. That's the whole reason that the lights were even turning on and off for us the day before.
So
I
it's
found
really
that out.
kind of trash, regardless of if you
Dude.
played your little Ashton Kutcher prank
Right,
on everybody.
right. So, but here's the fucking problem. I realize, and I'm still fucking shit faced, and I get there, and they all have these fucking remotes in the same room, and now none of them are working in any of the rooms. It's fucking midnight now, and we still can't turn off the goddamn lights. Dude, it's,
So like your
it's
parents are just like going to bed in complete darkness.
no,
like,
in complete brightness. They can't turn that shit off. Nobody can turn their shit off.
That's worse.
Bro, I'm just sitting there like, oh, dude, I fucked up so bad. Everybody's mad at me. But
Yeah.
then, here's my fucking genius, bro.
Okay.
I pin it on them.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like Byron, my
Yeah.
brother. I'm like, I lie out of my teeth. I'm like, I only switch your remote and mine. You guys switched all. You guys are the ones that brought them on this room, and you
That's right.
guys messed them all up.
Yes.
And then, dude, they just stopped fucking bitching at me. And later, I find out on the way home, my wife's like, I totally overheard them say like, no, we fucking did move them. Yeah, we fucking moved them. It's our fault. Like, they were talking about that the next day. They were like, no, we fucking moved them, dude. He only moved yours. Like, we fucking moved the rest, you know? So I was like, good. It's their
Yes.
fault. So,
They
all
fell right for it.
yeah, they fell for it. And eventually, I'm not even joking, bro, maybe 2 hours after the initial problem, we got it all fixed. We got it figured out. But, dude, it was a fucking nightmare. And
Yeah,
then
oh
they
yeah.
like, dude, talk about ruining my buzz. Because at first everybody was just mad at me. Everybody's just mad at me, and I'm like, guys, I'll fucking fix it. And I'm going to every room with 4 remotes and just like, no. And I'm just like, how the fuck are none of these working? Like, one of these should work. Why is none of these working? That's the most annoying shit. It's like, why are none of these working? If I have all the remotes in this room, why do none work? One of them obviously belongs here. And then
Dude, I hate 'em.
and then I lost the batteries. And then I lost the fucking batteries. That's a whole other thing, dude. Like, and I lost the battery. So, anyways,
I've definitely spent like a clean like half hour to an hour just running back and forth between rooms with these stupid remotes, dude.
oh
like,
my god, bro.
it just needs to be a regular
Yeah,
switch, man.
it does,
Like,
it does.
And I'm sure I can fix that, but like,
No,
man, that just
I hate
sucks.
it, bro. So yeah, I learned that. I learned it. I hate those. And it was at the time what I thought would be like the funniest prank I've ever pulled, and it turned out to be a logistical nightmare. It was still funny though. I'm still kind of like weak at it. I'm still laughing.
Oh
at it,
yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, that's pretty funny though, low-key.
it is pretty
Like, just
funny.
to imagine like somebody trying to like get to bed while like the lights are just super
There,
bright.
dude. It was like 1 a.m. and we were
Yeah.
all like shit faced. Like came back from this fucking like big ass party and we're just like, dude, we just want to go to sleep. Even I was like, yo, I'm about to just leave you guys with the lights on up here. like I want to go to sleep, bro. But my shit wouldn't turn off either because I switched the ones with my. Dude, it was a whole fucking mess, man. I hated that shit. Ugh, gives me like fucking.
What were you drinking, dog?
Everything they gave me, everything they gave my fucking sister, dude. So, you know, I'm be honest, I'm a great person to party with. Like people, like, yeah, dude, I party with me. Like, if you come up to me and like, dude, we're drinking tonight, and you promise to drink like as much as I'm gonna drink, then we're gonna fucking party. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so my
like
sister,
the Hangover style.
yeah, pretty much. So my sister
Yeah.
takes advantage. So my sister, she's like pretty boring most of the time. But when she wants a party, because she's turning 40, she goes like, I know who's going to party with me. You know what I mean? And that's where I come in. She goes
Yeah.
like, I know who's gonna fucking party with me. So like I fucking went off. You know, partially for myself, partially for her. I jumped off the boat. I jumped
Nice.
off the boat. Yeah, I
That's
fucking.
scary for me, man. I don't want to get eaten by a shark.
No, I think we're okay.
Are there Mexican sharks, bro?
I'm pretty sure there are, dude.
They're just swimming around like, hey, fool, what's
Yeah,
up?
yeah. Hey,
You
what's
know?
up? I said, I don't know. They're like, oh no, he brown fool. We good. Like, fool.
Hey, fool, brown pride, homie.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
yo, what's up, bro? You a white shark, bro? What you doing? Matter of fact, bro, what you doing over here? That's what I said. Wait, you're a great white shark.
Yeah, excuse me?
and
Yeah.
you're an okay brown shark. That's
Yeah. That's so funny. How come the white shark is great?
yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
funny.
Yeah, what the
Yeah,
fuck,
right.
dude? Why the fuck
Yeah.
is he okay? And
Yeah,
you
you
know,
get the
and you
normal
know,
brown.
bro, you know, there's like brown sharks, and they ain't got no cool names, bro. Here's a shimmy shark. Here's
Yeah.
the thin tooth, tiny tooth brown shark. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like fucking
Yeah.
not cool, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This is yeah, I got nothing. I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna try and make more racist jokes about sharks, but you know,
Oh,
next time.
yeah, we really don't want all the sharks listening to get feeling some type of way.
That's true.
You know
I
what
don't.
mean?
You know what? Right now, I just want to get ahead of it. I apologize to anybody that I offended. Any sharks out there. You know, I don't mean to alienate anybody.
Hey, yo, but fuck octopuses though. We don't fuck with y'all. You get that the fuck off our line.
These
Gang.
slimy dudes, man, they just shifty. You know, they're always changing colors and stuff. Can't trust them.
Yeah, dude. Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't even want to like see. Like my daughter
They're
comes
delicious,
home.
though.
My daughter comes home with an octopus. We're gonna have a fucking problem.
That was good. That was good. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
You see?
Oh, God. No. You can date an octopus, but don't bring him to this house.
yeah. Shit, that's a shark. No, that's a shark that I wouldn't mind having over for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. 100%, 100 fucking percent, bro.
Yeah, that's funny. So you jumped off the boat.
Yeah, I jumped off the boat. I was swimming in there. I mean, but like, it's not like I was fucking like, oh, get that guy. It was more like, who wants to jump off the boat? Like, you know, they gave me like a fucking life vest and everything.
As long as you
jump
didn't
off.
fall for a dare, man, you just went out there on your own.
No. It was like a whole thing. They're like, oh, you guys can jump off the boat. And I was the only person at
Oh,
first.
cool.
So they were like, you guys can jump off the boat if you want. And then nobody got up. And then me being like I'm like, I gotta live up to my party name. I got up and I was wearing like dress clothes. And I was like, I'll jump into the water. And they were like,
But
cool.
when you say it's a cruise, it makes me feel like
Oh,
you jumping off of it is like basically you trying to end your life. You know?
no, okay. It was called a cruise, but it's a boat. Like think of it like a normal sized boat, right?
Oh, okay.
Like a pirate ship, right? Think of like a normal sized boat. And by cruise it's like a sunset cruise is what they called it, and they take you around Rocky Point, and they stop somewhere. They have like a specific spot that they stop when the sun sets. And then, so you see the sunset. So they called it
Nice.
a cruise, but it's really just a boat, you know. And you just fall off you jumped off the boat.
It's just a place for a lot of alcoholics to get together.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. It was like, because it's Mexico, so you know they were like $50 a person, but it's all you can drink. So you know it's like the fucking boat ride is an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. I'm just like, every single minute I don't have a drink in my hand, I'm wasting money and time. So I was like, I was just going off, bro. I didn't drive home. My wife drove home, but I drove back home with no shirt on. I was just like,
As you should.
I was just
As
like,
you
I'm
should.
gonna be shirtless. I jumped into the water in my underwear, and then I was like, I'm just gonna be shirtless the rest of the time, I guess. My shirt, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm wet.
So
I didn't bring a
rude.
towel. I didn't fucking bring anything I needed to do this for real. So I just fucking
Hey man, we're men, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever driven with your bare feet?
no, and that sounds awful. That sounds
I've done it, man. You should
completely
try it,
horrible.
bro. Stoop to my level.
I don't
man.
even like. I honestly don't even like driving with sandals. I feel like I'm gonna crash the car. I dead ass, bro. Dudes who fucking drive with open-toed sandals, let me know. I'll go to the other lane. You're gonna crash. You're the ones crashing, bro. Cause like, how the fuck you do that? That like,
you know what's the funny thing is that the guys that drive with open-toed sandals are totally like lifted truck guys.
exactly, yeah.
100%.
And those are like, dude,
yeah.
like I can't trust that guy. Like I'm
Yeah,
moving
at
out.
all,
I'm
man.
fucking letting him pass me. He's going 80 and a 45. Just
Uh-huh.
pass me, bro. Go for
Dude,
it.
all those lifted truck dudes have DUIs too.
Yeah,
I don't know if you know that.
Fuck them, bro. like the cops can't catch me from up here. Yeah, what the
Yeah.
fucking drunk ass motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely don't like driving you with sandals. I can never imagine driving with fucking bare feet.
Hey man, just give it a shot, man. You can really become like
Might as well drive with my fucking hands. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
I would try that too, man. You just knocking a lot of stuff out without even trying.
Might as well drive with like the fucking wood feet that like they give to midgets. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Might as well drive with that
Dude,
shit.
that'd be crazy to do. That would actually be really hard, man.
Dude, honestly, man, I be watching this dude. I wish I remembered his name right now. It's been a while. He's on TikTok. He's like a 19-year-old, like, he's a midget. I don't know what else to call him, but he's like a 19-year-old
They like
TikToker.
to be called, I think little people.
That sounds
or
worse to me.
small person or
Small
something like
okay, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
He's
Dwarf,
dude,
I believe.
dwarf. Dude, okay, all right.
I
so,
hope we're not butchering this.
I know. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying. Oh my god, dude. Like, I'm sorry, dude. It's like, dude. There's like a show on Netflix. There's like a show on Netflix, and it's like dead ass called like "Slow for Love" or some shit, and it's like Down syndrome people.
I think it's called Down for Love. I hope I'm right, because that would be fucked up if I just came up with a funny one.
Right, so
God bless him, dude. I
I
heard
was
it was
like-
a good show.
I was like, what, bro? They for real, bro. They're just fucking like, fuck it. Just call it Down for, like, dude, they're down to call it Down for Love. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
And then they have one called Love on the Spectrum. Why you laugh? Wait. Why you laugh, dude? That ain't right.
How people got autism or what? Like,
Yeah.
are you
Yep.
serious, dude?
Oh, yeah.
No way, bro.
Hey,
oh
man.
my god. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. They straight up. They don't go
Hey,
like they're being
they're doing better than some people we
they're
know.
they're being too inclusive. They're being too inclusive at that fucking point.
Netflix?
Yeah, they need to chill, bro.
Hey,
Like
man,
what? All the like people who watch autism are probably gatekeeping that show. Like,
What do you mean?
that you don't got autism, you can't watch this show. This show's for us.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Wow. That is an interesting thing to think about. That really might.
This show
Wow.
for us, bro.
Yeah, this is not
Yeah.
for you to laugh at and enjoy with your family. This
Yeah.
is our show. We're finally getting the
Exactly.
representation that we need.
Exactly.
Nah,
Can you
I feel like
imagine?
they probably got a better sense of humor than I can't
People,
say regular. That's
people
wrong.
with Down syndrome do have a good sense of humor most of the time.
That's what I'm saying.
People with Down
yeah.
syndrome do have. They do seem
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
happier than most of us.
Us
bro.
normies are the
Yeah.
ones that are all fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I was gonna say that I do watch like this guy, little person.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, dude! It all sounds so wrong. It
I
all
hope we're
sounds so
saying the
wrong.
right
I know,
one, bro. We
but
should have looked it up.
fuck, I'm not gonna. Fuck, you can call me brown person for all I care. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking get me back, bro.
Oh, what about it? What if I called you a Latinx though? How's that?
Dude, I don't give a fuck,
All right,
bro.
bro.
I don't even know what I am. I'm so many different type of Latins, Mexicans, fucking Hispanics, bro. I'm fucking like I'm the
43 and me.
dude. I'm the refried beans that you get that are like kidney beans and black beans and all the different colored beans in the same can. You know, I don't even know
You
what.
better not give me no fucking hodgepodge ass refried beans. Where you
Nope.
get those from?
I'm pretty sure you can get them at Fry's, bro. They just have like all the different types of beans in there. That's the kind I am. I'll send you a picture of it later.
Okay.
I'm fucking multi bean. But fuck, I keep fucking forgetting what I'm gonna say about this little guy.
Oh, what? That's a good one. You know what? I think that's the best one you've said so far. This little guy. I feel like that's pretty respectful, bro.
He's
just a little
like
guy,
damn
man.
near 20 years old.
Hey, man, he's just a little guy, and he might, that's
He
good.
drives. So he's in college and he drives to his classes in a scooter, like a little person scooter.
That sounds
And I'm like,
wildly
bro,
dangerous.
Bro, no, dude, this guy is fresher than you and I. I promise you, bro. He has more Nikes than
Yeah.
us. He has a better clothing line than us. Well, it's not really fair because he could just buy the kid size ones. Like, I feel like
Oof.
it's like a cheat code.
Damn, you pumped him up and then you took him down. God damn.
Bro, let me get the fucking $50 Jordan ones. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Dude, he's probably got the just drippiest clothes,
yeah,
man.
dude. But he does. He really does. And he's a cool dude though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he is. I'd be watching his TikToks. And I should plug him in at this fucking point, talking so much about him. But I'm way
Yeah.
too. I can't even guarantee I'll be able to find it right now. I haven't watched it for a minute. But
It's at little guy.
that should be what it is. But
Yeah.
and then you know what's crazy, bro? The reason I even thought about it, he drives a lifted truck.
What?
He drives a lifted truck, bro. 100%.
Damn.
100%.
Bro, how does he soar into the cockpit when
So-
he needs to go to work in the morning?
it's like a whole thing. It's like a whole thing. He has like a contraption to get in there, and he has like a whole like leg contraption thing. So the way that he does his pedals is like there's a pallet essentially. I don't know what you would call it, like a base close to his feet, and then he puts stuff on his feet to reach the base. So when he pushes down on so this is his feet, he has some sticks. He pushes down with the sticks, and the base pushes down to the pedals. That's how far it is for him.
Interesting.
He has
okay.
like two different things going on to try to reach the bottom of there. Not just like big ass sticks. I mean, he has like a whole it's like a plank almost, and he pushes into it. It's crazy. Okay, Matt, we're at 51 minutes, bro. I think we're gonna have to call it. We're gonna have to call it for tonight.
All right then, Playboy.
Okay. Well, everybody, I really hope that we didn't offend anybody for real, but fuck octopuses still, because we don't care about
Jesus.
them. And and I hope you really enjoyed this podcast. And next time you see us, we'll probably be in person, and it'll be really cool
True.
and it'll be really exciting. And so thank you for listening to Get In There.
Get in there.
Thanks. Bye.